He didn't leave all at once. That's the thing about drifting from God. It doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It happens in 100 small ones. The morning you skipped prayer because you were tired. The week you stopped reading because life got busy. The sin you excused once, then twice, until you stopped counting. And then one day you looked up and realized you were somewhere you never intended to be. Far from everything you used to know. Far from the person you used to be. Far from God. And the distance felt so large that going back felt impossible. So he kept walking forward, not because he wanted to, but because he didn't know how. He told himself he would return when he was ready, when he cleaned himself up. But ready never came, and the longer he stayed away, the more shame built up. And the more shame built up, the harder it became to imagine the door was open. So he stopped imagining it. He buried the memory of what it felt like. He built a life around the absence, convincing himself that chapter was closed. But late at night, when everything went quiet, something in him still remembered. Something in him still ached. And that quiet, persistent ache was the most important thing. Because dead things don't ache. Only something still alive feels the pain of being far. What he didn't know was this: the door was never closed. Not once. Not even on his worst day, or after his longest absence. The door was open, wide open, and the father wasn't waiting with folded arms. He was standing at the window, watching the road, looking for his son. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him and ran. He ran, not walked, not stood at the door with conditions. He ran because his son was still his son. The distance never changed that. That is the gospel. A father who runs toward those who are far off. I need to speak directly to you now because you recognize yourself here. Maybe it was the slow drift or the shame that built up. Or maybe it was that quiet ache that brought you here tonight. I want you to hear this clearly. You have not gone too far. I know the list of reasons you've built up for why your situation is different, why your sin is worse, but that list is not from God. God's list looks like Romans. Nothing in all creation can separate us from His love. That includes your worst sin, your longest absence, and everything you've done.
The love held when you walked away, and it is holding right now.
It is not too late, eh? So here is my invitation. Come home. Not when you're ready, or when you've figured out how to explain yourself. Come home now, exactly as you are, with everything you are carrying. Because the Father isn't waiting for a performance. He's waiting for you. The prodigal son didn't have a speech. He just turned and walked back. That is what repentance is. A direction, turning back toward the Father.
You don't have to feel worthy. You just have to turn.
The moment you take one step, He will close the distance and run. I don't know how long you've been gone, or what happened. But the ache that brought you here tonight is pointing you home. You've been gone long enough. The table is set, the door is open. So write in the comments right now, I'm coming home. Saying it out loud is the first step of turning around. You are not too far gone, not forgotten, and not disqualified. You are loved, and the door is open. Come home.